Welcome to Seeds and Tears in Caelid. We are at the Third Church America in Limgrave. Weeping Peninsula's down here. We're on the far eastern edge of Limgrave. We are going to head straight north. There are 3 spirit springs we're going to take up to this path. Then we're just going to follow this path. There's a point of grace here. We'll continue to follow the path. There's another point of grace here. We're going to cut cross country. There's a giant chasm here that's hard to cross, but right here is a point where it's an easy jump to get across. Then up the hill is another point of grace. And, slightly down the hill here, there's a map stilly. But I can only put 5 markers down. So let's get to it. Okay. Just come over here because we're up on a little hill. There's our first spirit spring. These wolves will ignore you, so you can just ride right by them. Spirit spring number 2. Spirit spring number 3. Okay, you want to stay on this path. Don't. If you go on the other side of this fence line here, you'll be invaded by a hungry NPC. Okay, there is a wall here, but we could just jump over it. Now, first point of grace. Rot view balcony. Okay, let's get back to the path. Okay, you probably want to avoid these guys. They are difficult to kill and not really worth it, in my opinion. I like to hug the wall here to the right. And there's another point of grace. Caelid ruins. Okay, that next marker is the rock, or we could jump over the chasm. Don't worry about these guys. I don't think they could jump over this after you. And another point of grace. Grey Owl's Dragon Barrel. Dragon Barrel West. Okay, Dragon Barrel West. We're going to stay on the path. Here's our first map stilly. We're going to go down, stay on the path to the crossroad, take the left branch. There's a point of grace here. We're going to continue on the path. Take the left branch here, cross the bridge. There's a point of grace. And then just up the hill is a golden seed. Here's your map, Stilly. Okay, there's dragons in the lake. Maybe 3 of them. So I suggest just making your way over here and avoiding them. Okay, we're back on the path. We're going to take the left branch. Another dragon up ahead, but you can run by him. Okay, we're going to take that branch up, but let's hit this point of grace while we're here. Dragon Barrel Fork. Watch out for these guys, they cast poison. And coming up on the right is an Erdtree Spirit, so we can run by him. There he is. Putrid Avatar. I think we go this way. Okay, there is a giant dragon on this bridge. We can run by him, but we might get hit. That was scary, wasn't it? Farum Great Bridge. And just up the hill is our golden seed. Watch out, there's little guys out here too that want to fight you. They want to get you. They want to get you. We are back to Caelid Ruins. We are going to follow this path south. There's a point of grace here. Another point of grace here. Another point of grace here. This is our map stilly. There we go, just a little bit more south. It's going to be a golden seed. And I can only put 5 markers down on a map at a time, but we might as well continue south a little bit more. There's another point of grace around here that'll make our journey shorter later. Now the path we want to follow goes straight through this ruin, but unless you want to get into some fights, I suggest skirting it over here. We'll just go around it. And we're back on the path. Coming up on our first point of grace. Smoldering Wall. Okay, you can ride right by these guys. They're not going to bother you much. This is a little off the beaten path, but we might as well grab it while we're here. Astray from Caelid Highway North. There's another point of grace right behind this stump, I think. Oh, nope, not that one. This one up here. Gotta follow my own map markers, man. Caelid Highway South. Be careful, that's a dragon that has rot. So you might want to give him a wide berth. Coming up on our map, Stilly.
Okay, my marker was a little off. There's also a merchant there if you want. And here's our golden seed. Okay, see that tower? There's a point of grace right on the other side of it. So let's go ahead and grab it now, since we're so close.
Impassable Great Bridge. Caelid Highway South. We are gonna stay on the path. Remember, there's a dragon that has rot right around here, so you want to be careful. This is where the map stilly was. This is where the merchant is. I just have a marker here to show that we're going to stay on this path. We're going to go through Celia Gateway. You're going to see a shack to your right. We're coming up on Celia Town of Sorcery, but we're not going to go through it. We're going to go down into the swamp and skirt the edge of the town to a point of grace here. And then up a couple sets of stairs, there's a golden seed. Caelid Highway South.
Okay, there's that dragon. I'm gonna try to avoid him so he doesn't wake up. Now basically we just stay on this path. There's the map stilly, there's the merchant. Okay, there's a giant on top of the cliff. But if you hug this cliff, he won't be able to hit you with pots. Magic pots. Okay, this is a Celia Gateway. There's that shack off to the right. Okay, here's the town, but we're going to skirt it to the left. Now we're in the swamp. Swamp of Aeonia. And here's our point of grace.
Celia Understair.
Okay, the best way to get up to the seat is by horseback. We're going to be jumping over some sorcerers. Haha. First set of stair. Second set of stair. This set of stair. There's our golden seed. Okay. There's a point of grace on the other side of the seal, but to open the seal, we have to solve the puzzle of this town. If you don't know what the puzzle of this town is, oh, excuse my language, I'm sorry. In all my testing, I've never had them follow me up here. Holy cow. That adrenaline's pumping, isn't it? Okay, there are 3 towers that have a sconce in them, and we have to light them. Now, I'm not going to show you where the towers are, or how to light them, but I will give you a hint. That's your hint.
Celia Understair. Now we're going to go get the only sacred tear in Caelid. So we're going to make our way back up to where we got the golden seed. We're going to go through that seal that is now broken. And there's a site of grace here. Then we're going to follow this curving path. And beware of a magic ball that will follow you and try to crush you. We're going to take this path up to the Church of the Plague. There's our sacred tear. Celia Understair. We're already here.
Got me again. Okay, there was our golden seed. Here is the next point of grace.
Celia Backstreets.
Yeah, I think those are skeletons that can only be defeated with holy, right? Okay, watch out. Yeah, try to stay off the path. There's another one. I think we'll ride up here, off of the path. You guys recognize that little half bowl-shaped thing? You know what's there.
Sacred Tear. Church of the Plague. We are at the Ravine Veiled Village. If you remember from the last video, Lunaria of the Lakes, Seeds and Tears, we made it to Ravine Veiled Village because there was a seed, golden seed, right about here. Okay, you have a decision to make. There is one more golden seed in Caelid, but it's a difficult process to get it. You could start at the impassable Great Bridge, cross the bridge, fight your way through the castle, get to a point of grace about here. You have to wait until the festival begins. Then you're going to transport over here, fight a boss in this big open area. Once that boss is defeated, you're going to head up to War Dead Catacombs, and when you defeat the boss in here, he gives you a seed. But the festival hasn't begun yet, at least for me. So if I go all the way, fight all the way through this castle and get to the point of grace, there's going to be a boss battle to fight in here. Or actually, I think it's in here. Yeah. The boss battle is in here. The point of grace is about here, probably. Or maybe here. One of these two rooms. But it's a lot easier to make your way through the castle if you trigger the festival early. But there will be some rooms closed off. So after this boss is defeated, if you trigger the festival early, you'll want to go back through this castle and explore those rooms that were closed off to you to pick up more goodies. But fair warning, if you trigger the festival early, a lot of NPC quest lines will advance. So fair warning, if you go through the Ravine Principle, I think it's called, and fight a boss and get onto the plateau, Atlas Plateau, and rest at a point of grace, you trigger a lot of quest lines to advance. So it's your choice. Wait till later until you trigger the festival normally. Complete all the quests you want, defeat the boss here, and then go to the War Dead Catacombs. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go ahead and trigger the festival early. And we'll take it up after this boss is defeated. Oh yeah. You might want to know how to start going through this area. Just, it's fairly linear. Just climb this ladder and you're on your way. If you decide to trigger the festival early. And there are a lot of upgrade materials through this path as well. So, it's your choice there, soldier. Okay, when last we met, we were over here at the Ravine Veiled Village. So if you want to, even if you don't want to trigger the festival early, it's worth it to go through this principle. Even if you don't activate a point of grace up on the plateau, there are a lot of smithing stones 3s and 4s in here, through here. So, but I did trigger the festival early. I did go through Redmane Castle. I did defeat the boss here. So now we just head straight north. If you put your marker right here in this little corner, whoops, sorry about that, where the little corner of water here, it should take you right to the War Dead Catacombs.
This is a difficult boss you're going up against, and he can infect you with rot. So you may want to do it later or skip him.
War Dead Catacombs. War Dead Catacombs.
I've already unlocked the gate for the boss fight.
What a battle. Okay, here's a little tip from me to you. You know, your pal, Green 3 Eagle. You don't have to take this exit. You don't have to take this string to take you back to the entrance to get out of here. Once the boss is dead, you can warp wherever you want. Well, I hope you enjoyed Seeds and Tears in Caelid. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of these. I'm not sure which one I'll do next. Yeah, let me know which one would you like to see next. Alright, I stream 7 days a week in the morning. Maybe I'll see you there. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and thank you for spending part of yours with me. And I'll see you later, maybe, hey? Bye.